Welcome to this video, which is going to explain CSS, and it's going to explain how CSS affects a website, and also how we can see it in Dreamweaver and how we can just manipulate and maneuver around the Dreamweaver thing. So let's have a look at this particular website here. And so we've got some divisions here. We've got the heading, we've got a navigation kind of one where we can move to different things. So if I click on there, it actually goes to Google. If I go back over here, it goes to the hub. And so this is a navigation kind of spot division. We've got a content division here, and we've got a copyright or footer division. And bounding all of these is a main division. So let's have a look at what that looks like in Dreamweaver. So this is Dreamweaver, and we can see over here I have got the actual text of the website, and so I've got some lorem ipsum in here with some paragraphs. Over here I've got my navigation, so I've got my Google link and my hub link and third point, fourth point. I've got my heading over here, and I've got my footer down here. You'll notice how they're all divs. Okay, they're all set up as divs. So let's have a look. There's a main one, and that main one is bounding the whole lot. So this here, that's the end of the div, and you can see that that is the way by it's actually blue. So if I was to go back to the footer, you can see that down here that the footer is selected. If I go to the content, it's the content. If I go to the nav, you can see it's nav. And if I go to the header, it's that, and there's the main. Over here in Dreamweaver, I've actually, by doing this, I have imported a CSS file or attached a style sheet. And in attaching a style sheet, the style sheet is over here, and this is just another text file. But it's saved as CSS, so it's style.css. I could have called it anything, but traditionally we call it style.css, and this is attached to the actual website or web page here. So that's the way we do it, and you'll see that it's called style.css, and that's style.css. And in there we've got the header, we've got the nav, we've got the content, we've got the footer, we've got the main in there. And if I wanted to adjust anything in here, I just click in here and I go over to these parts and I have a look at my insert, and I just fiddle around with these until I get it. So if I go here, let's go here and here, you can see I've got a whole lot of things that I can do in here. I can put an unordered list, I can go to CSS Designer, and I can change my width here. I can change my height, so if I click on there, I can set my height. I can change all of these kinds of things. So these are very good. So let's have a look here. So we've got lots and lots and lots of things that we can just play around with until we, like background colors, etc., until we've got it clear, until we're actually making it work. So if I pull this up, this is kind of what the page will look like, and as you can see, it does kind of look like that. You'll notice how I've got a lot more space over here. That's because my screen is quite large. So this is set up for a 1280 by 720 screen, so it's not as big as this particular screen. So I've got a whole lot of space over here. So that is basically how to navigate around a CSS document, source code document, so I can move backwards and forwards between the actual code and the styling of the code. I hope that was helpful.